Hey, what's up, everyone? Hero Collector Tyler here, back with a brand new updated Hero deck profile for December 2021. Not gonna lie, there's a good bit of changes, in my opinion, for the better, and the results that I've been playtesting have been very good. I don't win them all, but I mean, definitely better than what they were. So without further ado, let's get into the build. Of course, you gotta run 3 Vision Hero Ferrises. You got to. The reason I say 3 is because, let's say, you happen to like start a hand and you have 2 of them. Well, you can at least ditch this one to continue your plays, and you'd rather see him than not see him at all, in my opinion. Next, we got 2 Vision Hero Increase. 2 because, it sucks when you draw him and then you're only running 1 and you're pretty much your vision engine is dead. So sometimes you do, like it's happened last night to me actually. I opened with both of them, and I mean, it happens, but I'd rather see 2 than just 1, and the whole process is just dead, as opposed to I can keep playing with the other one. Next, we have 2 Vision Hero Vions. I know a lot of people run it at 3. I'm just still comfortable with 2, honestly. It does what I need to. I don't see it too much as far as, like, I never open with 2. It's always either 1 or I'm able to search for them. So it's never too cloggy, or, like, not that I don't see them. So 2's comfortable with me. And then for the Elemental Heroes, I've got 2 Shadow Mist. 2 obvious reasons. 3 is just too cloggy. 2's perfect, easy to search, especially with the new build that I have. There's ways to get that mass chain search a lot easier now. You just got to be patient and not use that the dump search. You got to just wait and get the special summon for the search. And on to the next one, just 1 Stratos. I know I'm probably going to get some backlash for this, but just 1. Like I said, you can search them. To me, Vion's a little bit better. I mean, in some situations, I've drawn like the Hero Lives, and I'm able to summon Stratos and then get the special summon through Stratos. So, it helps out completing the, what's it called? The Vision Hero package with Ferris and whatnot. But for right now, just 1. Works for me. Another one of the Solid Soldier, same reason. Sometimes you can bait this out with, like, for your negate, as far as, like, they'll have an Ash or Imperm so that it can't do the special summon or do its effect. I don't know why I said Ash. Ash really doesn't do anything to it, but you know what I mean. Like, the Imperm will stop it to where you can't do the special summon. Like, for instance, you would summon him to special summon Stratos or Shadow Mist to get their effects. But I feel 1 is good, still very usable. And 1 Liquid Soldier, just 1, because, again, you can search him. Sometimes you actually start with him, and I'll get to, like, the tech build, like I was saying, in the future of the build, that helps when you, like, discard Shadow Mist to have her in the grave, don't get her search effect, you summon him, get the special summon effect, and then boom, you've got the mass change. We'll get into that, though. 1 Honest Neos. Again, 1 just because you can search them. If you really need that extra attack point boost, you got it. Definitely helps in situations. We can out your opponent's cards. Sometimes they can, negate the effect, which sucks, but 9 times out of 10, you're going to get it. And on to the Destiny Heroes. 2 Mallies. Obviously, we can't play 3 because he's semi-limited, but 2 is perfect, honestly, especially with the new hero, Destiny Hero Denier. Definitely makes Mally as if he's at 3, so this is perfect. We can definitely play with 2, and the plays that you're able to do with this and the combos is just amazing, honestly. Like, Destiny Fusion literally is a 1 card, just board, so to say. And for the last Destiny Hero, we play Plasma. And I know a lot of people don't really care for these gold, but honestly, I like the artwork. Doesn't look bad. Something new. You can appreciate it. But Plasma, because you can search them through Stratos, through Cross Crusader, multiple effects, so to say. And like I said, with DPE, you do the Fusion Destiny, get DPE, you can definitely get plays with these in Cross Crusader to get 3 cards on the field and definitely get him and DP on the field and pass. So that's how I feel. One reinforcements of the army, just to search out like the Shadow Mist, the Stratos, or the Liquid Soldier, whatever that combo piece is that you're missing to help you extend and further just make a crazy board. Another one of is the A Hero Lives. Obvious reasons, just to get that special summon in. Like I said, that Shadow Mist special summon to get the mass change can really come in clutch, and then you still have your normal summon, whether that may be with the Solid Soldier and or the Stratos. It just plussing from there, in my opinion. Another one of Polymerization, easy to search off of Ion, and definitely can help you with a lot of extension plays. A lot. At least with my build. Another one of the Miracle Fusion, easy to search off of Sunrise, and just, again, the combos you're able to play and pull off, it's amazing. I love it. And for like the new tech, 2 crossout designators. I only played 2 because at first I just got 2 and kind of waited for the price to drop, and it's just now doing that. But the way I have my deck, honestly, 2 works perfectly. It no flaws. Sometimes I see it, sometimes I don't, but when I see it, it definitely helps. You just got to kind of know how to use it, in my opinion. Then we play 3 Mass Change. Obviously, this is how you get to a lot of your good effect monsters from the extra deck, specifically Dark Law. Also, you still see the Acid play from time to time. Not as much, but sometimes it comes up. Another fun tech is the Super Poly. Not a lot of decks are playing Darks, but the ones that are, you definitely can use that to your advantage. And I'll get into the extra deck that I have so that you can definitely see how much it's just very useful with this deck. Yeah, I love it, honestly. Super Poly for the win. And the new famous card that everybody loves so much is Fusion Destiny. Like I said, this is a 1-card fucking DPE and Plasma. You just play your cards right, and hopefully that, your opponent doesn't negate, and you can still get all your combos to go through, because it is amazing when you do it. Sometimes you can do like a Dark Law DPE. Some people play Bane. You could do like, Malicious Bane, DPE pass. Like, there's a lot of combos. It just depends on what you're doing. And for the new, really crazy tech, the 3 Forbidden Droplets, which, this card has literally helped me win games. Like, literally, that's all I can say. I used to be against it because I'm like, it's so expensive, which it's expensive for a reason, and my goodness, it really helps you prevail. That's all I can say. 3 droplets for sure. And just going to be quick with this one. For the hand trap lineup, I play 1 Ash Blossom, 1 Effect Veiler, 1 Droll, 1 Nibiru, and 1 Imperm. The reason I play 1, obviously, is because of the crossout. These are the crossout targets. Like I said, it's not necessarily bad if you do draw one of these, because, like, let's say your opponent's doing something, you can use one of these to help you. Cool. If not, you still have, for your crossout target, and it'll definitely come in clutch. Alright, moving on to the extra deck. We have 1 extra hero, Dread Decimator. We play him, obvious reasons. With all the fusion summoning and dumping you're going to do of heroes, you're basically going to be increasing all your heroes for at least 100 attack for every different hero in the graveyard. The same ones don't get the extra attack points, so that's why you want to just make sure you banish the right ones and use the right place so that you can get extra attack points. And he also does battle piercing damage, so that's also a plus. So, like sometimes if you have Honest Neos, they have a defense position monster, give him the extra Honest attack that defense position monster, do some battle piercing damage, get some points down. 1 Wonder Driver, he comes up situational, but like there was a time recently where I was kind of locked out of a play, and I was able to special summon from the graveyard using Mali's effect, and I special summoned him under there, and I was able to get, I think, Poly back, Poly or Miracle Fusion, and then I was able to continue a play from there. And another thing with Wonder Driver is if he's destroyed by battle, I think if it's just by battle. Yes, if it's by battle and sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 hero monster from your hand, so it's kind of a plus if he goes. And then we play 2 Cross Crusaders. You want to play 2 because let's say your opponent goes to negate his effect for the when he's summoned to target a Destiny Hero monster in your grave and special summon it. Well, that's fine. It'll get negated, and you can't do that. So like, you'll have your Mali in graveyard. You'll banish the Mali in grave, special summon the other one. You'll link this with the Mali and special summon your other one. Since the effect got negated, the effect of the new one will go off. You'll get to bring it back. You'll get to bring back a Destiny Hero, use his effect to tribute the Destiny Hero, and then continue to get the Surge and your plays from there. It's literally, it works. I wouldn't play it at 2 if I haven't had those situations where they negated it and I couldn't get the search. So that's definitely why I play 2. And then we play 1 Mass Hero Acid. Like I said, it doesn't come up as often as it used to, but sometimes it still does. And it's nice just to have the Absolute on board, play the Mass Change. It leaves the field, this is summon, wipes your opponent's monsters and back row. That's just a nice board wipe, and then you can just go for the OTK, granted that you have the proper board set up. And then we play 2 Masked Hero Dark Laws. This is the GOAT, honestly. He just, walking macrocosmo, it's amazing, literally. And sometimes it can stop certain decks in their tracks from doing anything because of that. You know, any card sent to the graveyard is removed from play instead. And that really does hurt some decks. And we got 1 Masked Hero Blast. We play him because, let's say you summon your 1 Stratos that you have, and they go to Ash it or Impermit. Okay? You activate your Mass Change in your hand, and you target your Stratos. So Stratos will go to the graveyard. Their Imperm or their Ash has no target. Therefore, your Stratos effect will go off to get the search, and then you will have Masked Hero Blast on the field to cover that. So he also has an effect too. You can pay 500 life points and target a spell or trap on your opponent that your opponent controls and return it to their hand. So, like I said, it's a once per turn if I'm not mistaken, and it's just 500 life points. And it's also, like I said, an easy way to keep that Stratos effect to go through so that you can continue your plays. Then we have 1 Elemental Hero Escarado, and we play this because, like I said, we have Super Poly, and most decks have a dark target at some point. They might not keep it on the field, but you know, if you have Super Poly set with like a Shadow Mist or any kind of dark hero, because most of our heroes are dark, you can just Super Poly it and then just get rid of their problematic monster, or if it is their boss monster, and then you've got this on the field. Plus it gains 100 for every elemental hero in the graveyard, and like I said, with all the fusioning and dumping, chances are you're going to have at least 1 or 2, if not maybe 3 elemental heroes. So just a little attack boost, but it's a Super Poly target, and it's a good one. And next we have Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. Absolute Zero for absolute reasons. It's just a good card, especially it's a good Miracle Fusion target after you fuse Liquid Soldier with whatever to get Sunrise, and then you do the Chain Link 1 Liquid, Chain Link 2 Sunrise to search the Miracle, and then you get your draw 2, discard 1, and then, like I said, Liquid's in the graveyard already from the Poly, and then you just Miracle Fusion away and get this. And sometimes I get lucky on the draw 2 and get Mass Change, and like I said, you play Mass Change, get him off the field, get Acid, complete board wipe for your opponent, and then you swing for the OTK. Another one of is the Elemental Hero Sunrise, and he's just a powerhouse, honestly. A lot of people forget that, you know, yes, he does search Miracle Fusion when he's summoned, but he's also got a built-in effect that whenever an attack is declared involving another hero monster, he can target 1 card on the field and destroy it. And I mean any card. It could be the attacking target, it could be a problematic card, it could be a spell card, you know, set, trap, whatever, like, he'll pop it. And it's really good. It's a good built-in protection effect. And the new boss monster, Destiny Hero Destroyer Phoenix Enforcer, or DPE as everybody says. Again, this card really is good. It's just a reoccurring interruption, and I love it. It's what the heroes needed, and I mean, unfortunately, a lot of other decks are splashing it in there, which, that's fine. Sometimes mine does get destroyed, and it sucks, but there's ways you can get it back. Like, you can use Cross Crusader after you summon him to bring this back, and boom, there you go. But there's a lot of ways. It just sucks whenever your opponent reborns yours, and you have to go against your own. That's what really sucks. But another thing for hero players, big disclosure, if your opponent has this on field, and like you have some kind of hero or like in your hand, like there's ways you can use super poly to super poly theirs and make yours, which is just perfect in my opinion. And then we play the one Destiny Hero Dangerous. You play this because let's say there are situations where you've already fused for DPE and it got negated or destroyed or whatever the situation may be, and you can dump Shadow Mist to get another search to continue other plays, like maybe you're going to search for Plasma, I don't know, and then you could just get the Plasma that could keep extending. And Dangerous is just basically one of those because you can use a Destiny Hero monster with a Dark Effect monster, which Shadow Mist is a Dark Effect monster, so that's how it kind of helps each other out. And then we have one Vision Hero Trinity. He's just basically like, if you know you got game and you got like the heroes and like say like your opponent has a weak monster, or like you forbidden droplet them and they have like half their attack and it's just nothing, you can literally just throw this on the field with Honest Neo, 7,500 attack, swings 3 times. That's game. Unless they only have one monster and they still need damage, because he cannot attack directly. Gotta remember that. He only does battle damage. He cannot attack directly. And lastly, we have Starving Venom Fusion Dragon. This is literally just a super poly target, because like I said, either your opponent's going to play 2 dark monsters or you have one on the field and they're going to have some kind of problematic card and you just need to get rid of it. Super poly is the answer because they cannot respond and you just take it. Alright, and lastly we're going to go into the side deck, and this is actually just, I love this. This was fun for me. So we play one Nibiru, and that's just in case, let's say you go against a deck that doesn't necessarily like do a lot of searching, or their monsters effects aren't like that bad, but they just do a lot of like summoning, a lot of combo summoning. I'll take out one of like, let's say Effect Veiler for instance out of the main deck, because it's a cross out target, and I'll put in Nibiru just because I want to maybe stop them from summoning and just get that extra like stop on the field, and it does help. 2 Droll and Lockbirds. Again, let's just say like the deck isn't a combo deck as far as summoning, like that just does a lot of searching, resource searching. Well, I'll take out the Nibiru and the Effect Veiler, or the Ash, just depending, and I'll throw in 2 more of these, just that way I see this so that I can stop them from drawing for sure. Block them out of their draws. 9 times out of 10 they pass. It just, like I said, it depends on the deck. That's why you side it. I haven't had this come up yet, but I have seen in a couple new hero builds a lot of people playing Foolish Burial just in case you can't get that dump for Shadow Mist with the search, or sometimes the Mally just to dump Mally and then get the remove from play and then keep extending. But I definitely wanted to have it in there just in case, like I saw the time for it, I had it. And then we played 2 Lightning Storms. Again, let's just say the opponent I'm playing against doesn't necessarily have any like cross out targets for me. I'll take out the 2 cross out designators and I'll throw in these just to compensate, because you never know, it might be back row heavy that they have that I need to get rid of, or just some monsters that I don't know, I can't get over, and sometimes this helps. All situational. And having that said, I play 3 Twin Twisters because sometimes back row decks really do just stop you. Like, you can't do anything. And in my opinion, the best way to answer that is this. And I feel this because this deck definitely pluses from discarding. So like Shadow Mist or Mally, of course. And then you just get to pop 2 Speller Traps on the field. So, I mean, it's a win-win in my book. And then, even though I have the 3 droplets, I'm still siding the 3 Dark Ruler No Mores, just because sometimes droplets, you could get outed it, like it could get crossed out, and therefore, you know, maybe you just want to like play around so that they can't cross it out. But then again, your opponent might have this too. You just never know. Siding this format is very technical, but very crucial at the same time. But definitely Dark Ruler No Mores, especially if you don't have this. 3 Forbidden Chalices. I was using those until I got my droplets. Definitely helped. I can't lie. And then I play 1 Red Reboot. Obviously because it's limited to 1. But Tri-Brigade. This would be the main deck. I haven't seen it in a while, but it's just in case. And not only that, there's some other decks that just are very trap heavy. and you know, sometimes that one trap card can really screw you, and Red Reboot is there. And like I said, it's limited to one for a reason. And then finally, ending it up on the side deck, not the side, yeah, the side deck. 2 evenly matched. Again, I haven't had to use this one yet, but in the way the format is, I'd rather be safe than sorry, rather have it than not have it and need it. And it is a very good card. You know, enter the battle phase, and then when you end, activate it. Your opponent has to banish cards from their field face down so they control the same amount as you. So if you literally have none and they've got like pretty decent field, well, sorry, but gotta go. But yeah, for the most part, like I said, this deck doesn't always win, but it wins fairly good. The results that I've been getting, I can't complain, and I really do enjoy it. I have fun playing the deck, and it is very competitive. And once again, thank y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. And